This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
Professor Mekusi, let's explore that a little more. Especially because the current Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, when he first assumed the position taking over from the late Governor Akeredolu, he had said that, look, he was not interested in contesting. It didn't take too long before he came out and said that his predecessor had actually wanted him to succeed him in this position. How is the camp of the APC taking this, and the people of Ondo more importantly?
Yes, I was going to go into that. There is this idea of the right of first refusal that the supporters of Aiyedatiwa are trying to canvass. That as a matter of fact, that it should be given priority. It is also true that initially he seemed not to like that office, but situations and circumstances have forced him. Maybe I should say that to say, look, I'm interested. And certainly they came up with the video where Arakore said he would decrease for Aiyedatiwa to increase. Making biblical allusion to John and Jesus Christ. But that is by the way. But we shouldn't also forget that there are allegations that are, in a way, trying to impair the quality of the certificate, particularly the ordinary level certificate of Aiyedatiwa. So it is a whole lot of very intriguing moments, and it appears that these people are now looking in the direction of the leadership of the APC, to say, look, I am the best to be considered for this office. And we shouldn't also forget another dimension to it. Aiyedatiwa could only run for one term, that is 4 years, haven't sworn to an oath to complete the current tenure. So, and there are elements in the South who are also saying that Aiyedatiwa will change them, that they want a candidate or an aspirant who emerge as a candidate and eventually as a governor to run 2 terms, so that he will not be disadvantaged. But there are also the bickering in the camps of Akeredolu before his death. We shouldn't also forget the allegations of forgery or the forging of the signature of Arakore, and allegations were made against Kaba. And Akeredolu was also very central to the running of government at this point. So that is why I said that it is such an intriguing moment, but it appears eventually that the leadership of APC at the national they decide on a candidate that will be considered acceptable, that will be considered to be above board in some of these dynamics or imperatives that people are trying to stage.
Beyond the PDP as the front opposition party, what other parties do you think have strong enough candidates to be considered in this election, or aspirants at this point?
As a matter of fact, I will even say that PDP is not a serious opposition in the state. It's just that the PDP is trying to get its act together. And like I said initially, the PDP is also thinking that if the APC is not able to manage its fortunes very well, that they might just benefit from it. But apart from the two political parties, APC and PDP, there are no other serious protestants or aspirants from other political parties, even though we are aware that about 90 political parties will be participating in the election. But we also know how things happen in Nigeria. Some of these people we want to seek to be on the ballot because they want to get involved in the series of endorsements that will get them money. So we shouldn't also forget that dimension to how we play politics as Nigerians.
Are there any possibilities that we will see a defection, particularly from the APC, if there are disgruntled aspirants?
Well, that is a possibility, number one. Number two, there are also indications that certain elements are considering having to jump ship if they cannot get the ticket of the APC. But we need to also remind ourselves about what the electoral law says. No candidate could be feeded by any political party if he or she has not been a member of that political party for a minimum of 30 days. Unless such an APC aspirant has been obnobbing secretly and discreetly underground with another political party in the face of the law, it's going to be necessarily impossible for such to happen. But this is Nigeria. We can have the placeholder. People can even produce register that would indicate that somebody has been a member of a political party, even when he has been running the activities of another political party. So we wait to see those possibilities. But then there are serious contraptions, there are serious complications that will throw up litigation.
Well, Professor, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we appreciate your thoughts on this conversation. Our guest, Professor Busui Mekusi, is a lecturer and public affairs analyst based in Ondo State, speaking to us on the political preparations ahead of the gubernatorial election in September this year.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.